On the Carvana PPA Tour, 4 singles titles for Leah's 5th all-time, behind Waters, Parenteau, and Jardim. And for Catherine Parenteau, she is 2nd all-time, only behind Annalie Waters, who has, I don't know, 50+ in that category. Long way to go, but still, to be behind those names is a big deal. Leah Jansen will be our first server for this one. Rafa Leonard will join us in the booth here momentarily. We'll send Jay DeVilliers to warm up when he appears, but for now, it's a match that we've seen 11 times before.
Slow start from Catherine, missing the return.
1-0.
And Leah gets to the net with ease. It's kind of
I was gonna
wincing a little bit.
I was gonna say I really like that slice approach, but her footing on the right side was not great, and then she's been, I don't know, she looks better now.
Yeah, it just looks like she was kind of, maybe
you could see on that right foot on the sleeve.
2-0.
It's landed a little funny. 2-0 start for Jansen.
Great shot. We can see how Leah is so low to the ground, balanced, leaning forward on that shot. Amazing.
3-0.
Oh, nice. Love that flare from Catherine. Misdirect. Very slippery hand. She has a lot of touch.
Yeah, she does.
Sometimes too much.
Yeah, such a good mover, though.
Yes.
See that in doubles. Her defensive prowess as well. Parenteau angles it, takes a little bit off of it, and Jansen takes that as an opportunity to close. Still scoreless on Parenteau's side.
Yeah, I was a little bit surprised by Catherine not coming in after that short return. She's very good at the baseline, but like I felt that return was not good enough. She could have leveraged that.
3-0.
Just a bit wide for Jansen. Would you identify as the top 3 strengths of Catherine Parenteau and Leah Jansen up to this point on your strategy list of players and singles?
Yeah, I think Catherine is very versatile. She can play at the baseline. She's a good mover. She can come to the net. She has all the tools. She's very athletic. Lack a little bit of powers at time, but she's able to compensate with her athleticism.
3-0.
Where Leah, her ability to find angles, you know, use her length and be aggressive on her drops as well. Like, I feel like that's something that, you know, create a lot of chaos, because sometimes girls have the tendency to stay at the baseline, and she's able to throw slice, you know, some top spin short angles that girls don't like to see in general. So
Jansen tries to torque it the other way. It's wide. Catherine Parenteau will be back in action for the women's doubles semi-final later on today. Hurricane Tyra Black, her partner, will square off against Rachel Rohrabacher and Etta Tuionatoa on women's doubles battles.
such a great ball from Leah.
In what ways?
Found that short angle, forcing that volley to go from low to high. And Catherine knew that she had to play an angle volley, otherwise Leah would have been coming in, running and closing. Great pressure.
4-0.
Great job by Leah.
Us, and hard-fought battle, my friend. Was a close one and a fun one to watch and to call.
Thanks for having me, Mish. Yep, it's that's the name of the game. You have your chances, you don't take them, and you end up on the wrong side of the scoreline there. But all good. I am here ready to watch some good pickleball and have some fun.
cord. Fortuitous bounce for Catherine Parenteau.
Interesting to see her going back to the SLK era. You know, we just released the boomstick, Selkirk did, and it does have a little bit more spin, but perhaps she feels like with her straighter swings, she can have a little bit more control and precision on her shots.
Yeah, that's a great insight from you, given that you're very familiar with those paddles. Parenteau was chatting with Jay DeVilliers about this, a 9 career title winner in women's singles. Hasn't won it, though, in a couple of years. Big opportunity for both players in 2025. Wow, what a shot from Leah Jansen, an ankle breaker.
Utilizing the angles of the court there. Good job by Parenteau to keep that approach shot low and angled off, but Leah Jansen utilizing her movement and going behind Parenteau with a nice little slice there.
5-1. Side out.
Nice low return by Parenteau, getting Jansen on the move and drawing out the error.
These two first met in February of 2021, Rafa. A lot of historical context, excuse me, in this one.
Indeed.
1-5.
Nice volley from Leah Jansen, locked in. Doesn't surrender much. Parenteau will settle for a point.
Strong step on that outside leg to give her the balance to push that two-way down the line. Very well done. Game looks a lot different today than it did in 2021. I was not playing, but I have seen some videos, and very, very
funny
different.
to watch the evolution of the game, especially if you track back the old YouTube videos.
Point.
I seen a video recently between a singles match between Zane Navratil and Dylan Frazier when Zane was doing the corkscrew serves and all that. Wild stuff.
6-1.
Wow.
Nice ball down the line, dangles it. Jansen throws the volley into the net, side out. There's a look at Athena Trio, partner and coach of Catherine Parenteau. They reside not too far away from this area, Miami, about a 3-hour drive north to here. Lots of Florida-based players in this tournament.
Point.
That's the shot she wants, utilizing those angles to get up to the line. And for Leigh, I think it's to the emotional side of things of keeping those frustrations at bay, which can sometimes be challenging in singles, as you know, when momentum switches and you're out there by yourself.
Yeah, you know, when you have sometimes when you have what appears to be an easy ball, you know, your feet might stop a little bit, and ATP Tour as well, and it just, I mean, to add that variable of having to manage that during the emotions of a match is impressive at the level she's able to play at.
And then keeping your head in the game when things don't feel right. Just a bit wide there for Jansen. Little run for Parenteau, chipping away at the scoreline. She was down 6-1 in this one.
So is that officially a medical timeout there?
I don't think it was a medical timeout. I think it was just a regular timeout.
Okay.
4-6.
That was checking the blood sugar and
Point.
doing so in a flash. Catherine Parenteau with a chance to tie it here at 6.
Slightly late contact point on that volley for Leah Jansen, pushes it out wide.
Let's see what Catherine Parenteau comes up with here to try and take advantage.
5-6.
Goes with an undercut serve. Ties it at 6. What should Jansen focus on here, start to finish with this return?
Well, it looks like she's given up a couple of unforced errors, so perhaps going back to bigger targets, big return down the middle.
Point.
And, you know, this is the moment where she starts questioning her game a little bit, you know, a couple mistakes, and you start to wonder if you're doing the right things, hitting the right shots. And that's where you can kind of go down that path of errors.
Frustrated Leah Jansen, after surrendering a hot start. Captain Parenteau now leads by 1. We'll see what this one comes down to after this short commercial break. Then it was 6-1 since Captain Parenteau has rattled off 6 straight points. And Jansen gets the ball back. She's a fighter.
That was a great return. She chose to stay back, but she stayed really low through the return. Good paddle head speed there. A little more pace on the ball, kept it low, and got the mistake on the third from Parenteau.
Spin the corner. Oof. A couple of times.
That's a really hard volley to execute. She missed one very similar to that a couple points ago. You know, when the ball's high, you really want to come over the top, keep that wrist forward and punch it through as opposed to cutting it.
7-6. Point.
Nice ball to the corner for CP.
Yeah, very good approach there. Close to the line, deep, applying some good pressure.
Eight, 6.
Ooh, what a shot.
Wow.
Parenteau's on the follow-up ball. Lures Jansen to the net on her terms. Makes it 9-6.
Great playing there from Parenteau. Soft hands to get that ball down. And Leah Jansen with good speed to get up there. Make Parenteau hit the follow-up shot, but well done.
Point.
This return, game point for Catherine Parenteau the other way. It was a slower start for Catherine Parenteau, too. A few more unforced errors that she cleaned up midway through to find her rhythm. Looking to take it here.
10-6.
That's wide.
Side out.
See if she can hit a big serve here and get a good third to apply some pressure.
6-10. Point.
Muffed it, but it counts.
Yeah, looked like a slight mishit, but she will absolutely take it just inside that line.
Point.
Nice return, a little gift back. Jansen still in contention to take the first. You were part of a massive comeback today, down 10-3 in the third.
8-10.
Man, that match was awesome.
Thought I was going to have some magic left from the Fed match, but fortunately couldn't convert on my match point, and well done to Gabe.
Hey,
He's so solid.
2 points away from a championship Sunday, not too bad. You're right there.
1 point, Mish.
1 point,
Thanks
yes.
for reminding me.
Sorry.
10-8.
Oh, if anything, I think you should draw some confidence. Catherine Parenteau wraps up the first 11-8. After a comeback, down 6-1, rallies to take it and is 1 game away.
Game 2. Time in. 0-0.
Wow.
Nice dig.
That's better from Leah Jansen there. She had that high back and volley again, chose to go with that punch roll down the line. And on the stretch, that slice volley is a little bit better to create some angle, get Catherine on the run, and get the ball back. Well done. Strong start.
0-0. Point.
Jansen will open the scoring in game 2.
Pounding that forehand side, staying low, not giving up ground on the baseline, and feeling herself on that inside and forehand.
1-0. Point.
This return, similar start to what we saw in game 1. What a drop from Catherine. That was too good. She gets so much shape and spin on that ball.
That might be one of the hardest shots in pickleball there, is to cover it with that forehand and get that ball to dip cross court.
Right.
Really impressive by Catherine.
Point.
Oh boy.
Point.
Off the tape to tie it at 2.
Some love from the net, certainly, but she was in an advantageous position.
Do you tell them to stop people? That's what they were doing yesterday. They were stopping through the sideline.
So yeah, Leah Jansen, little complaint here about people walking through, and I will attest that that is very distracting.
Yeah.
I had to ask the ref as well during my match to wait for some of these people to walk through.
Point.
You know, our senses are so heightened out there that we
So
see
true.
everything.
That's a good perspective, yeah. We're going to stay here with the players on the court.
Typically have matches like this.
Love it. Nice return.
Good.
Nice. Way to hold it. Jansen goes cross court. Could have went either way, though. Those are hard to read if you're in Parenteau's shoes, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's actually not even easy for Leah there. She has so many options. You got so much time. You know what? The last thing you want to do is think twice about the shot you're hitting. Well done.
Line drive and a beauty for Catherine Parenteau.
Great combo there to roll that down the line first, force Leah Jansen to hit up on the volley, and then attack with a more aggressive pass.
Oh, clean winner on Parenteau's way up to the line. Makes it 3-all.
Really like how she's staying up on the baseline to attack these, not moving back, taking the ball on the rise, and keeping it low.
Wow. Jansen buries it down the line.
It's about as good as you can hit a defensive lob as well. Over the backhand side, right in the corner. And Leah Jansen staying calm to find that opening down the line. Couple nice shots for her here. See if she can build on it.
4-3.
Catherine Parenteau, how does she get this one? Take another look, Rafa. Break it down for us.
Well, she did very well to get that first backhand low, force Leah to hit that slice, and you know, she used that backspin to help her brush up on that low shot, but that's insanely hard to do.
Yeah.
I mean, especially under pressure. Super small target, too.
The athleticism required to make that shot unmatched for Captain Parenteau. Off speed with the serve.
I like
and
it.
it throws off Jansen on the return.
That changeup can cause problems. You know, we do get into
Yeah.
rhythms as well, seeing the same ball. So when you throw a changeup like that, you can draw some mistakes.
Point.
Just deep for Jansen.
Five, 4. Point. Technical warning, unsportsmanlike conduct. Jansen.
Jansen charged a technical warning for kicking the ball. Was trying to kick it to Captain Parenteau's side. Either way, the referees typically crack down on that as ball abuse. Seen it a couple of times.
That could be a bit harsh. I mean, she looked frustrated for sure, but I don't think she meant to kick it out of the court there.
So technical warning could come into play.
6-4.
Things get tighter. I'll explain in a moment. Oh, just barely missing. What a point. Next singles semi between Kat Stewart and Isabella Dunlap, two
4-6.
first-timers in a PPA semifinal, so new names in the mix.
Wow.
Side out.
Really good athleticism from Parenteau there. Full stretch on that backhand volley. Kept it low. Well done. Yeah, Isabella Dunlap, by the way, she's been having some good success on the Challenger Tour as well. I believe she won Little Rock in singles a couple of months ago. So good to see her making her way up the ranks.
Point.
Yeah, the Challenger Series, to your point there, which we talked about a little bit a couple days ago, just the confidence it helps with these newer players getting those points, but also just, hey, I can play at this level. I can start to break in.
7-4. Point.
Jansen's on the read. There's the volley into the net. Parenteau, 3 points from advancing to just her second final of 2025, looking for her first gold of the year. It's been a few years since she's been at the top of the podium. That would be significant.
8-4. Side out.
Last time Parenteau was on top was at the Tournament of Champions. It was in August of 2023.
Well, we hear it all the time. No Anna Leigh in the draw. You know, it's obviously a very good opportunity for anyone except Anna Leigh to win
Right.
a singles title.
Point.
Last time Jansen won gold was the Texas Open. That was in 2024.
Certainly both of these girls at the highest level of the game.
5-8.
Oh, hello, Jansen. Got that angle.
Timeout receiver, 6-8.
Very interesting clash of styles there.
6-8. Side out.
Yeah, Jansen not able to keep that ball down as she has been in some points here in game 2, and a good finish by Parenteau on the stretch.
8-6.
Oh, what a point. Parenteau wins it. What'd you see?
Well, Parenteau couldn't have played that point any better. Very aggressive footwork to get around that first back in, rip the inside out, storm in with that punch down the line volley. But Leah Jansen just showcasing her unbelievable movement, keep herself in the point, and almost sneaked that one out.
9-6.
There's that changeup again. Gets her that free point and her first match point here. Very smart tactical decision making by Parenteau.
This return, and Catherine Parenteau will advance to her second final of 2025. The mission is clear. Win her first gold in 2025, first since 2023. One match to go in that category, but Catherine Parenteau is on her way to Championship Sunday. We will be right back after this short break, and we'll speak with CP and what this milestone means to close 2025. After a big comeback in the first game, Catherine Parenteau is moving on to Championship Sunday, and we welcome her to the broadcast now. Catherine, this is your second final of the year, first chance at gold in 2025, first since 2023. What's the significance for you to get back in contention to that gold winning category?
Oh, this is big. You know, I've said so many times in my interviews that it's been really up and down in singles this whole year. I was very often out of the podium compared to previous years before. So it's been, again, ups and downs, and I'm just so happy to finish the year strong. No matter what happens tomorrow, I'm just happy to be in the finals, and I'm going to fight 100%. So I'm excited.
Catherine, Rafa Leonard here at the booth. Well done making it to Championship Sunday. Noticed you had some good results with the SLK era earlier this year. Switched to the boomstick, and now you're back with the era. Can you talk to us about what that's doing for your game and how that's helping?
Yeah, I feel like the era is just giving me a little bit more control. I feel like I can be a little bit more precise with it. Even though when I was down 6-0, I was trying to go on ESPN top 10, I think. I was trying to be too cute with my shots. But no, seriously, I think the era is just giving me a little bit more control, not as much power, and I feel like it suits my game a little bit better in singles, whereas the boomstick is great for doubles, where I feel like I need a little bit more pop there.
Great points there. And when you zoom out big picture, Catherine, how much confidence do you take with you knowing you're playing your best pickleball when it matters most late in the year to try and cap out 2025 on top?
Yeah, for sure. I think this is going to be huge, just finishing the year strong and going into 2026. I have really good partners next to me, too, for next year, so I'm really looking forward to 2026. But, you know, one more day to go, and after it's the holidays, and I'm just super excited to be here.
All right, Catherine, congratulations. Give it up for CP. Moving on to Championship Sunday. We're going to step aside for just a moment. Coming up next, our last and final men's singles semi between Chris Hayworth and Zane Ford. You don't want to miss it.